What is your body count?
It's coming up to 2,000.
So you are a whore.
Yeah.
What was your body count before you started this?
Very, very low.
So you weren't always a whore?
No, not always.
That's disgusting.
Spit on me, slap me.
That is disgusting too.
I'm a bucket. Come on, mate, leave, go back to your wife.
Okay, today we're talking about Bonnie Blue.
Bonnie Blue.
Bonnie Blue is an OnlyFans whore.
Yeah, I've never associated the colour blue with loose mutted hose before.
Yeah, so anyway, I should correct myself. Bonnie Blue was an OnlyFans whore.
And why is that, Bearing?
She's been banned.
Good.
So she's been banned, right? I mean, when I first saw this, I thought, how do you get banned from OnlyFans?
Yeah, how bad does it have to get for you to be banned from OnlyFans?
Yeah, they'll let you stick literally anything up your ass and put it on the internet.
Yeah, they're down with that shit.
So apparently she was banned for doing extreme challenges.
Extreme trains.
Yeah, extreme trains. So we're going to have a look. Let's go! Okay, so we're going to have a little look at an article from The Sun in the UK. And then I've got an interview. Now, you're gonna love this interview.
You know what? I have to admit, I've watched about a minute of this interview and I just couldn't continue. It was just so deranged and so skanky.
Well, we'll get to it. But first, the backstory.
The backstory.
OnlyFans. Bonnie Blue banned from OnlyFans as adult star set to lose massive £600,000 a month pay after extreme challenge.
Good. Suck shit, bitch.
£600,000 a month. That's a lot of biscuits.
That's fucked up. What is wrong with you guys?
So what's that, like 800, 900 grand American or something? It's like 1.2 million-ish Australian. When I see Bonnie Blue, right, like conventionally, she's not an unattractive woman. But knowing what I know about Bonnie Blue, I see Bonnie Blue and my skin crawls.
Oh yeah, I imagine when she goes to the gym and sweats, cum seeps out of her pores, you know?
Controversial star Bonnie Blue has been banned from OnlyFans and is set to lose her massive £600,000 a month pay, The Sun can reveal. The content creator,
Slut.
who shot to fame by allegedly bedding 1,057 men in 24 hours, has had her page pulled due to breach of terms after her extreme challenge content crossed a line. I mean, my God, what do you got to do? We're going to find out what she did, by the way. But imagine getting banned from a site like OnlyFans.
That's how you know this chick is a super skank. I mean, as if the 1,000 wasn't enough. She thought while she was bent over in doggy style, receiving 1,000 dicks, she said, I could have called it at 1,000. You know, 1,000's a nice rounded off number.
Yeah.
Who cares? Bring on an extra 57 dicks.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine fucking 1,000 dudes, right? And then going, oh, we're on home stretch. Only another 57 dicks to go.
Yeah, what's another 57 batches of cum? Bring it on.
And I love how OnlyFans was like, fine with that. Like the 1,057 men. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's when you start to label it extreme challenge that they get the shits. The adult star has already hit headlines with previous desperate stunts, including apparently breaking the world record by sleeping with 1,057 men in just 12 hours. She then challenged spring break barely legal college boys to see who could give her the best orgasm, with a pledge to pay for the tuition of the winner. An OnlyFans spokesperson said extreme challenge content is not available on OnlyFans and is not permitted under our acceptable use policy and terms of service.
I would love to read that terms of service.
Yeah, do they get specific?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Clause B, Section 3. Any amounts exceeding 1,000 jizz batches will be deemed unacceptable.
Yeah, is it measured in like litres of cum?
Oh, man.
Any breaches of our terms of service results in content or account deactivation. Bonnie was slammed
Love the double entendre.
for promoting grape culture
Ah, there it is, the grape culture.
and labelled vile for announcing what she called Bonnie Blue's petting zoo. Explaining the sickening idea during an interview on Kat Baker's podcast, she said that she was going to be naked and tied up in a glass box, which would be open for the public to do basically whatever they want to her. Ew.
That's fucking disgusting. But I might point out, have you ever heard of this conceptual artist woman who sat in a museum and the thing was, you can do anything to me that you want?
No, I haven't. But that's funny you say that because Bonnie Blue, as you'll see in this interview, thinks that what she does is art.
There you go.
Yeah.
So where is the line between porn and stunning and brave artistry?
I'd say in the copious amounts of jizz spilled all over your tits.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's where the border is.
Yeah. It all comes down to jizz.
When Kat asked where the box was going to be, Bonnie continued that she would be in the centre of London but in a house, making the planned event even more repulsive. Bonnie told Kat that she wanted to beat her own record by doing 2,000
Dicks.
dicks. Yeah, dicks.
My God, woman, what is wrong with you? Imagine the state of that beat up pussy.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, we have an interview. It's not the Kat Baker interview, but I think this one's funnier. This is so, I want to say passive aggressive, but I think it might be like bordering on just aggressive.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really funny. Let's watch.
So I saw what you were doing online, and I thought it'd be nice to just have a sit-down conversation, pick your brain a bit, have a better understanding as to who you are and how you became who you are now.
Yeah, okay, good.
Okay, so pretty innocent so far. Now, just to give you an idea, right, I've cut this interview up in a way that I think you will enjoy.
Nice. I can feel the passive aggressiveness already. It's great.
Now, have a look at this, right? I'll do a screenshot for the audience. I've got my timeline cut up and I've got them all labelled into like nicknames of like portions of the clips that I thought were appropriate. So we'll go through, and when I feel it's appropriate, I'll tell you what my nickname for the portion of the interview we're watching was.
Okay.
Okay.
What is your body count?
He's coming up to 2,000.
2,000 men.
Yeah, 2,000. It is high.
So she's got a body count of 2,000, which means she got half of her body count in one day.
Oh.
And if she like succeeds in this challenge that she's planning, then she's going to double her body count in one day.
Yeah, so it'll be near to 5,000 men.
Yeah.
That's fucking wrong.
Well, it'll be 4,000 men. 4,057 men.
Oh, excuse me, yeah.
I mean, isn't that fucked? Even if a chick said, yeah, my body count's 57, you'd go, ew. But like 1,057, 2,057, 4,057, my God.
And what freaks me out is that these chicks somehow still manage to find partners.
Yeah, I know. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to say, there was a rumour going around last week that Bonnie Blue is a tranny.
Oh, wasn't that great?
Oh, I tweeted about it and I thought, my God, I hope that's true.
Yeah, I so wanted that to be true.
Imagine all those like 1,057 dudes or 2,057 dudes, whatever. It'd be like that scene out of Ace Ventura. No! Anyway, let's continue.
What was your body count before you started this?
Very, very low.
Okay, so you weren't always a whore.
No, not always.
I told you you'd like this.
Yes.
So you weren't always a whore.
So you weren't always a whore.
That was called What Was Your Body Count? So this next one's called 100 Men.
Was it 100 men that you had sex with?
I did 1,057.
How's that possible?
It was a lot of work. It was sort of like a rotation. Every 40 seconds, somebody new was inside of me.
Oh!
No.
Every 40 seconds, someone else was inside of me. It's so disgusting. And I mean, how do you control that? Like, you'd have to say to the dudes, all right, you get like a few strokes kind of thing. You can just go nuts, and then you just got to like finish it off yourself all over my, yeah, I don't want to go there.
The parents must be so proud.
That's disgusting.
I love it.
I love it.
I love taking thousands of dicks in me.
This next clip is called Spit on Me.
God.
I have to remind them, spit on me, slap me, choke me, pull my hair, because they're too polite to me.
I want someone to punch her.
Oh, no, we don't condone violence here.
No, I condone it to this bitch.
No. YouTube, don't
it.
listen to her.
She wants it.
Well, she did say slap me, didn't she? Okay, fair enough. Now, I wonder if that's in like, is that in OnlyFans' terms and conditions? Are you allowed to get slapped around a bit? Like, is the line really like not at like physical violence, even if they're like into it? It's just at extreme challenges.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird system, isn't it?
It is. I mean, her pussy's getting slapped around. It's getting beat down.
Yeah.
Why not just give her a little...
Yeah, in a consensual way, all right? We're not looking to get banned.
Yeah, of course. It's consensual. Consensually beat...
Oh, no!
No, tits.
This clip is called I Like Watching Back.
I love watching the videos back. Like, the first thing I do after gangbangs is like, I want to see the footage. I want to see the clips. You'd be disgusted and revolted by it.
Yeah,
To me,
absolutely.
I love it. I'm like, oh my God, look how like much I'm being stretched out.
I don't think I could watch it.
Look at that
I
guy's
genuinely
dick touching
think
my eyeball.
my heart would hurt watching that for
Yeah.
you.
Look how much I'm getting stretched out. Look, that dick is touching my eyeball.
I don't know what to say.
Did she mean that metaphorically, do you think?
No.
Because, like, you could take that two ways. That could either mean, like, he's so far up her that it's touching her eyeballs, or it could literally mean he's, like, slapping her eyeball.
Yeah, look, I think she meant the first one, but this bitch is such a whore, I wouldn't put it past her that she likes getting her eye touched with a dick.
Well, I have seen somewhere else. I don't think it was this interview, but I did see her say in some clip that her eyes were red after one session because she's had so much substance in her eyes.
Oh, that's fucked up.
This next clip is called Dwarf Story.
Oh, okay.
Recently, I went upside down. I had 4 other porn stars and another guy twisting him whilst he's inside of me. And I just thought that was so much fun.
So she was upside down. She was like on her shoulder blades sort of thing, upside down. And a dwarf was inside of her and some other porn stars were twisting him around.
Rotating him.
Rotating him, yeah.
Like a propeller.
Yeah. Look, I suppose, I mean, that's a little bit more innocent than like 1,000 dudes in a day or like I'm tied up in a glass box and just do whatever the fuck you want with me. Like that is perverted, just fucked.
Yeah.
So this is where she touches on the glass box.
I'm going to be tied up in a glass box for a couple of days and my body is for everyone. It's happening in June.
So you're going to get paid to be in a box and just let anyone do whatever they want to you.
Yeah.
I suppose the question is, right, I mean, I don't know if this has already happened, but now that she's banned from OnlyFans and she can't monetize it, will she still do it?
Yeah, once a whore, always a whore.
Funny you say that.
My opinion is that I think you're actually a really pretty girl. My fact is that you are a whore.
I like this woman.
I know, she's great. She's a great interviewer.
Okay, so this is where Bonnie tries to convince herself that it's art that she's making.
Oh my God.
I couldn't imagine a woman happily allowing 1,000 men into her body and smile about it and say, well, I liked it. I didn't know.
So would
who
you
was
feel
inside
better
me.
if I was crying and upset about it?
No, I'd prefer if that's really your thing that you get off on.
Yeah.
That you just go and do it in private.
Why do I need to do it in private? I'm proud of it.
Yeah, but
it's
you
like
shouldn't be.
going, oh, I've done an amazing piece of art, but I should hide it away.
But it's not, because doing art and becoming a cum bucket is two completely different things.
I do like her.
Becoming a cum bucket are completely different things. Yeah, she's good.
Like, one would assume to be an artist, you need a certain amount of talent.
Well, it's like the age-old question. Like, there's no dividing line, I don't think, because there's naked art. But, like, it's just one of those things that, you know, I suppose the dividing line would be, will someone jack off to it? But then again, like, when I was a teenager, my mates were jacking off to fucking, like, bras and things catalogues. You know what I mean? They were advertisements, not porn.
Yeah, Victoria's Secret catalogs. Yeah, look, it's not art, is it? I know we're in this day and age where anyone can consider any weird type of shit art. Like, I saw this Japanese artist and his whole thing was he had this huge amount of clay on a massive rotating disc, and his thing was that he rubbed his body up against the clay.
Yeah, see, that's weird, but, like, no one's jacking off to that. I don't think.
Yeah.
Allowing 1,000 penises into one vagina in 12 hours is disgusting.
But the more you talk about it, the more it turns
fact.
me on.
And so, yeah, but that is disgusting too.
It's not. What, I'm turned on from something I've done?
Yeah.
She will regret this at some stage in her life.
Yeah, well, this chick touches on that. This clip's called Who Would You Fuck?
I don't discriminate whether you're married, 18 or 80. I'll take anybody.
Did fuck an old man.
Oh yeah, of course I would.
This reminds me of that Lars von Trier movie, Nymphomaniac. Have you ever seen that?
Nymphomaniac? No, I haven't.
Oh, it's absolutely fucked. He did the movie in 2 separate movies. So there's Nymphomaniac 1 and Nymphomaniac 2. And it follows the story of this woman who is a nymphomaniac from the time she becomes sexually aware to, you know, to when she's much older. And it's absolutely fucked up. But it's a look at how I think she's going to regret this at some stage in her life.
Yeah, of course she will.
And it usually revolves around becoming a mother.
So do you condone cheating?
Yeah.
You condone cheating.
There's always different scenarios with cheating.
So she condones cheating. I mean, as if she wasn't already fucked enough. She's like, married? Yeah, sure, that's fine. Okay, barely legal? Yep, that's fine. Come fuck me.
Unbelievable. Someone should put 2 dicks in your ears, bitch, because you were fucked in the head.
SugarTits is not happy.
I'm a cum bucket. Come on, mate, leave, go back to your wife. And then they're sort of refreshed. They're ready to go again with their crazy life at home. So it's not because they don't love their wife and children, but it was a de-stress for them.
No, they don't love their wife and children, you stupid slut.
So I think we're getting a good idea of who Bonnie Blue is. I've never sort of looked into Bonnie Blue.
Well, that's a relief.
Because she's always just been like cringe. Like she's so far over the top. It's just fucking haram. I suppose I'm talking about her now because she's been banned from OnlyFans. And what's that word? Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude.
I've got Schadenfreude.
The thing I hate as well is that she promotes this slut pride shit at the moment.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of pop stars who are doing it, like coming out with songs where they glorify being sluts, and then you get a bunch of 14, 15-year-olds on TikTok singing along to the songs like, I'm a slut. Yeah, I'm proud of being a slut. You can't use the term slut against me, patriarchy.
Yeah, I'm immune because I am a slut. This next one I've called You Will Regret.
Do you not see that there's clearly some sort of trauma there? There's something that's unhinged and not right inside.
Yeah, I'd say there's something not right inside of her.
Like 1,000 fucking dicks.
Yes! 1,000 dicks worth of jizz.
Yeah, I haven't included it here, right? But this chick is like a bit of a spiritual sort of hippie. And she sort of talks about like how every guy you fuck leaves like not only a bit of DNA inside you, but leaves like a part of his aura. And you're like going to build up 1,000 men's worth of aura inside you. And it's going to send you crazy. 1,000 wads of creamy white aura.
She looks like she has no soul, no emotion. She's a blow-up doll.
Well, you'd kind of have to turn your feelings off, wouldn't you? If you were doing this sort of shit. I mean...
If you were getting 2,000 dicks rammed in you.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Obviously, if it was a normal thing, everyone would be doing it. But for it to be this extreme, there is something not right there. That is going to click one day and it is going to bite you in the arse and you are going to feel the repercussions of your actions because...
It's just not going to happen.
Oh, it is going to happen.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, you're going to be like an old, crusty, wrinkled up prude. She's going to have fucking millions of dollars though. But she's going to be like depressed as shit.
And for the love of God, I do not want this bitch to have kids.
Yeah.
But if she does, that's when the button is going to be turned on. Because something changes, especially in mothers, when you have kids.
Anyway, this next clip is called Your Vagina is Loose.
You could have made so much money with your dignity and your pride still intact, your vagina still intact, everything's still
It's still
just...
very, very tight.
I can't imagine it. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, what? So you're saying the women that then have had children, they're not tight?
No, because they naturally bounce back if you understand how the woman's body works. After,
So they're in
after they
labour
have a child.
Sometimes they're in labour for 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
I was only being for 12 hours.
And it's not even just the 12 hours because you could for 12 hours, but fucking 1,000 men, different shapes and sizes. It really is damaging.
So
to your
anybody
vagina.
that's with a guy that's got like a 12-inch dick,
Yeah.
what, they're just a gaping hole?
Not really, because like I said, our vaginas get used to one penis.
Well, I don't think they do. My vagina will take anybody's and everyone's.
Exactly, and that's why it will misshape and it will rearrange it. If you're constantly taking different penises, different shapes, different sizes, different
And how long have you been a doctor
bacteria.
for?
I'm teaching you something about the woman's body and you're saying, oh, but you're not a doctor, da, da, da. But I'm telling you something that you can go and learn in a book.
You're a hooker, scientifically.
Scientifically, you are a skank.
Is that true though? Is that true? Do you reckon? I haven't heard of that.
No, that's actually the first time I've ever heard that.
So like you can have 8 babies and you'll bounce back sort of thing. But like if you have like 1,000 dicks because they're all different shapes and sizes, I don't know. Something about that seems like it's not true. I mean, I want it to be true. I hope
don't
it's
think
true.
so. Yeah, I don't think that's true.
But I mean, having said that, I can imagine there's been like copious amounts of different foreign objects up there too. So I don't know. I want that fact to be true just to like spite her.
Yeah. Do you remember that article I told you about yesterday about the guy who shoved 2 dozen hardball eggs up his ass for fun?
She does. She sends me this kind of shit.
Yeah, and he apologised to the NHS or something, I think this was in England, for having to do surgery on him because the hardball eggs completely shredded his intestinal tract.
See, if you reckon SugarTits is fucked on her channel, like, that ain't the half of it. The shit she sends me, my God.
Hey, shoving 24 hard-boiled eggs up your rectum is nothing compared to this bitch.
Okay, well, thank you for coming today. It was a very interesting conversation. Definitely the most outlandish one I think I've ever had in my life.
Yeah. I say the one thing I'm hoping is you do the stop assuming and you actually experiment.
With sex.
Just in general, if you're going to interview someone,
Yeah.
probably do a more in-depth background check. I mean, you could really go in depth with me, like really deep.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That's the bitchiest thing I've ever seen. That's awesome.
It's so passive aggressive, isn't it? Yeah, I can imagine. I could go way in depth with you.
It's so English, isn't it? It's like polite fighting.
Oh, yeah, because they were both English, weren't they?
Yeah, it's like, I challenge you to a duel, sir.
A duel of politeness.
A duel of polite words.
Yeah.
If this was like that show, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and it was two...
Oh, I hate that show.
Yeah, I've been watching a little bit too much of it at the moment. But if it was two black chicks on that show, this would look so different.
Yeah, I hate that show. I call that show
It would be like, you a slut ass bitch hole motherfucker. You go around fucking people's men, I'm gonna slap your bitch ass titties down.
Yeah, they would be like that too. They're fucking off tap.
Oh, we're about to get turned up in this motherfucker.
Anyway, that's Bonnie Blue. That's the first time we've had a good look at Bonnie Blue. Anyway, SugarTits has a channel. Go say hello.
Please do.
And we'll catch you later. All right, ta-ta. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Recession, session. Getting better times, getting better times.